Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be letting a random number generator pick how long I read for all week. I'm going to be doing it Monday to Friday this week, and every day I'm going to just click on the number generator, see what number it brings up, and then read for that amount of hours each day. I am currently reading Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, so this is the book I'm going to start with, and we'll see where this takes us. I have seen this done a few times on YouTube already, so I thought I'd give it a go myself because I thought it'd be a really fun video idea. Right, so today is Monday. I do have my random number generator on my laptop here. I'm just going to be basically clicking on this and seeing what it lands on. So I'm just showing you that. It has landed on number 3. So today I'll be reading for 3 hours. Just going to put my laptop over there so it's not in my way. Right, so I've set the timer to 3 hours. And now to do a little bit of reading. So I'm about halfway through today's time. Violet's just been taken away from Xaden for interrogation training by Varish, and we're led to believe that Violet's in danger. Xaden and Varish have just had a bit of an argument. That's basically what's going on in the book at the minute. Like I say, I've got just over an hour and a half left today, so I'm going to keep reading and see what else happens. Okay, so I've done today's 3 hours of reading. I'm on page 300 now. It's just starting to get interesting. They've just broken into the archives, the King's archives, to steal 2 journals of the original riders because they've got information in them that are going to help them. So I'm really excited to get back to reading it tomorrow, but I have finished my 3 hours for today. So that's it for today basically, and I'm gonna see you all tomorrow. Okay, so it's Tuesday. It's currently 8 PM and I still haven't spun my wheel yet, so I'm going to do that now. I've been busy all day, so I haven't had a chance to read yet. I'm going to spin the wheel now and get my number. So I'm going to spin the wheel. And that's actually a relief because it's late and I didn't want to have to read all night. So I've got to read for 1 hour today. So I'm going to get to that now. Just going to set my timer and then I'm going to get started. So I've done my hour of reading for today. I am on page 361. All the Sorrengail siblings are now with the rebellion, which is going to be quite interesting, I think. Mira's just realised that Brennan's still alive, and she's just punched him in the face. So I'm interested to see where their relationship goes from here. And the rebellion is getting bigger, which I think is going to bring a whole different level to the story. So yeah, I'm really getting into this now. I'm really looking forward to see what's coming next. That's today done. I'm going to see you all again in the morning and get some more of this read. Hi everyone, so today is Wednesday. We're midway through the week. I've just got my spin the wheel here. Minor technical difficulty there. I do have my spin the wheel here. I'm just going to click on it and see what it lands on. So I don't know if you can see that, but it does say 5. So I've got to read for 5 hours today. So I'm just going to set my timer and then I'm going to get started. I am still reading Iron Flame, but it is quite a chunky book. I think I'm nearly 2/3 in, so hopefully the 5 hours today are going to make a bit of a dent. We'll see. But yeah, 5 hours and I am still reading Iron Flame. So, a little halfway update. I'm currently 481 pages in. I'm halfway through my time, so I've got 2.5 hours left. And I've just reached the point where a few of the flyers have come back from Pavis, and Pavis has been taken over by the enemy. Xaden's currently hurt. Obviously, Violet's worried about him. But yeah, that's where I am in the story at the minute. We've had a bit of conflict between Violet and Katrina, Xaden's ex-fiance. They were betrothed, so they was going to have a marriage of convenience basically, but Xaden called it off. So the tension between Violet and Kat has been quite interesting to follow. And basically just getting to know all the flyers and their relationships with each other now they're merging together. But yeah, it's quite an interesting part of the story. I'm really enjoying it still, so I'm going to keep reading and see what happens from here. Right, so I finished my 5 hours for today. I have just under 20 pages left, so I'm very, very near the end of the book. I'm definitely going to finish it tomorrow. Basically, all that's happening at the minute is there's a war on. The Resistance have joined the main army, and they're fighting against the Venin, and it's all happening basically. So yeah, that's where I am at the minute. Like I say, I'm very near the end of the book, so I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. But I have finished today's timer, so I'm gonna go to bed now because it's getting late, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Hi everyone. So today is Thursday. It's currently 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm just about to spin the wheel and see how many hours I have to read for today. I have my laptop here. Just gonna click on there. So as you can see, it has landed on 5 again. So I did 5 hours yesterday, and apparently I've got to do 5 hours today as well. I'm going to set my timer for 5 hours and get some reading done. I do have less than 20 pages of Iron Flame left, so I'm hoping to finish that and to start a new book. So when I finish that, I'll give you a little update and go from there basically. So I'll check up with you in a minute. Right, I've just finished Iron Flame, and that ending, the twist with Xaden at the end. If you do want to know, we find out on the last page that Xaden is turning into Venin, and he goes to Jack Barlow for advice. So it's been left on a massive cliffhanger. I'm really curious to see where Rebecca Yarros takes it from here, because obviously in the new book we're going to go on a bit of a journey with Xaden and him trying to find some antidote. But yeah, what an ending. It was absolutely brilliant. I really did enjoy this. It took me so long to read because it's so chunky, but now I've read it, I wish I'd have read it sooner. I'm really enjoying this series so far, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from here. So yeah, I've finished this. Got about 4.5 hours left of today's timer. I think the next book I'm going to go on to is Funny Story by Emily Henry. This is her latest release. I've heard some quite good things about this, and I do like an Emily Henry book, and I wanted something very, very different from Iron Flame, so I thought a romance would be a good place to go from here. So this is the book I'm going to read next. I'm going to see how much of this I can get read with the rest of today's timer, basically, and I will check in with you in a bit. Right, so I'm halfway through my timer for today. I am on page 157 of Funny Story. Basically, we're just seeing the relationship between Daphne and Miles develop at the minute. I am really enjoying it so far, but I do love an Emily Henry book, so I was expecting good things from this anyway. But yeah, really loving it so far, and I'm really excited to see what comes next. Okay, so I've finished my 5 hours for today. It is getting late now, so I am going to go to bed. But I managed to finish Iron Flame today and also start Funny Story by Emily Henry. I love the relationship between Miles and Daphne and how that's developing. I'm also really enjoying seeing how Daphne's developing as a character after her split from Peter and how she navigates life again. I do love an Emily Henry book. I feel like she writes really heartwarming romances, and every one of her books I've read, I've really loved. So I was expecting this to be really good anyway, but it is definitely living up to my expectations. I love it so much, and I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. But yeah, that's the 5 hours of my reading done for today. I'm going to go to bed now, like I say, but I will see you all again tomorrow for the last day of the challenge. Hi everyone, so it's Friday, the last day of the challenge. I am just about to spin the wheel. I have my laptop here and I'm going to spin it and see how long I have to read for today. Just showing that to you. It does say 1 hour for today, so I'm going to set my timer and start reading. Right, so I finished Funny Story by Emily Henry. I really love this. Miles and Daphne's story was so cute. And the ending where they just bought the little orange cottage and her mum was coming to visit was really, really cute. And I'm so glad that they got the happy ending that they deserved. I have about half an hour left on today's timer. And rather than start a new book, I thought I would read some of this one, which is Crossed by Emily McIntyre. It's the last book in the Never After series, and I have been reading it on my Kindle. So I thought for the last half an hour, I might as well just carry on reading this one. But yeah, anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm going to be reading Crossed, and I'm just going to see where I get in the next half an hour, basically. But I will check up with you in a bit. I'm probably about 75% through this now. I'll be honest, I know some people love these, but they're not my favourite books. They weren't what I was expecting, to be honest. I'd read The Twisted Tales by Liz Braswell before, and I really enjoyed them. And I was sort of expecting that with these, but they're very different from that. And I think that's why I've sort of had a hard time getting into them. But I am also the sort of person that once I start a series, I have to finish it, so I'm there. They're not the worst books I've ever read, but they're also not my favourite, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's where I'm at with these. Right, so my hour today is over. That is the end of the challenge. So the books I've managed to read this week are Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, Funny Story by Emily Henry, and I've just read a little bit of Crossed by Emily McIntyre. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe underneath, and I will see you all again next week.